Hey Nomi! So, long time no see, and here. So I've managed to lose my voice since the last time we did our videos and today, so we're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I guess since we're doing video logs, and this is my first time actually doing this as a separate thing, I wanted to talk about finding your own voice in the massive amount of social networking that we have nowadays, and especially because it's not through written print media, it's through internet, it's wireless, it goes from here as in Minnesota, all the way to China, Japan, Australia, anywhere in the world you can possibly think of in a matter of seconds. And like you said, and the History of Voting video said, young people really are, or should be, making up most of the voting demographic of the United States and countries all around the world. We are what's going to be making the change. And as cliche as that sounds, that we're the future, it really is true, because what we're doing and our beliefs and everything that we want to be heard is what's going to be heard around the world in a few years. I think that there's a fear nowadays of being rejected, of not getting 10,000 views in each video, and being regarded as stupid, being called names, being called out for things other people may not believe in, that hinders us from putting certain opinions out there. And that's something that I don't think anyone should let stop them. Because just think about the massive amount of media there is out there that you don't agree with. Now take a second and think about all the media out there that you do agree with. There are always going to be people who don't agree with you. There are always going to be people who have differing opinions than yours. But then again, there are also people who are going to have the same opinion. So, like Nomi said, you may just be one person, but that one person, when you have so many one persons, it adds up. It doesn't necessarily have to be just about that one region, fighting that one battle. There are people out there who may be feeling the same things, maybe in the same situation, and having that kind of support from across the globe, support from people who believe in the same things and who aren't afraid to share their opinions, that's what's going to make the change. And being young, being able to use computers, being able to use all these social networking sites, coding, doing all these beautiful things, it's important. And I think we shouldn't be afraid to get our opinions shot down if having our opinions out there can make the difference between a good and a bad thing happening in the future. What we want and what we don't want happening. And like the History of Voting video said, it's the difference between legalizing and not. It's the difference between banning one thing and enabling another. It's the difference between who's going to run your country and who's going to ruin it. So I guess, in a way, reiterating what you said, Nomi, don't be afraid to find your voice and be that one. And while are some people that are going to want to fight you, you don't necessarily have to fight back. All you need is to have it out there, and there are people that are going to follow you and they're going to agree with you. And that's all it takes. At the risk of sounding even more like a motivational speaker and making this video so much longer than it needs to be, I'm going to sign off there, and I'll say, see you on Friday, Nomi. I feel like I should sit here more often. It's kind of really cool and cold.